Hello again, everybody. This is Bruce Lurch with the Boston Herald, and Tuesday night featured a clash of reigning state championship lacrosse teams. As the fifth-ranked reigning Division III champ Cohasset ventured to Medfield to take on the third-ranked and Division II defending champion Warriors at Fisher Memorial Field. The visiting skippers got off to a hot start thanks to defenseman Jack Donahue, who takes a clearing pass at midfield, wanders through the zone trying to find someone to pass to. Eventually, Donahue thinks better of it, gliding past two defenders to the far right side before firing one home. Cohasset would make it 2-0 as Will Thomas beats his man off a dodge, gets to the alley, and rips one high-to-high with 5 minutes elapsed in the game. Medfield would settle down a bit, and they would start to go to work, as Kevin McCordick finds Sam Hurley in the middle for a quick touch pass goal. Next up, it's Jack Cahill, as he races in from the midfield and fires in a shot from 15 yards out to tie the game at 2 goals apiece. The Warriors would grab their first lead, working the ball around patiently until finding Boston University-bound midi John McLean, who rifles home an extra man goal to make it 3-2.
We got going when we got some transition in the middle of the field, and guys pushed the ball, and that's how we I think we went up 3-2. So that kind of got us going a little bit. It starts with the middies. The middies have got to be the guys making plays on both sides of the field.
I can't tell you how much I love it when defensemen score goals, but to get 2 in 1 quarter, that's exactly what happened with Donahue, who comes up with another big ground ball for Cohasset and then fires in his second to make it a 3-3 game at the end of the first quarter.
The fact that he's been starting us for 3 years and he's who he is and how he plays and uncommitted just boggles my mind that no coach has picked him up. I think he's just the smartest defender in the world, runs our defense. He's just a fabulous player.
Skipper's LSM Pat Holway tries to match his teammate by getting in on the scoring, but Medfield goalie Kyle Gately comes up with a big save. His clearing pass gave the Warriors a great transition opportunity, with David Fitzgerald getting the finish off a nice pass from McCordick. The teams would trade 2-goal runs back and forth after that. First, it's Cohasset. Cole Kissick prevents a turnover with a big ground ball and ultimately works his way down inside, spins and rips in a goal to tie it again at 4-4. Making the first start of his career, Cohasset goalie Mike Lund makes a big save, and that opens up transition the other way for the skippers, as Max Fitzgerald gets the loose ball, and he gets it up to Donahue, who rumbles and stumbles just a little bit, but eventually controls it enough and gets in the offensive zone. Donahue would finally get it over to Ryan Donovan, who makes the quick pass down low to Jeff Powers for the finish. Now it's Medfield's turn as McLean comes across your screen from right to left and buries his second goal. And then it's Hurley going to his left hand off the dodge for another score, and that puts Medfield back in front at 6-5. Skippers would have the final say in the first half, though. Watch here as Danny Axelson muscles his way inside and goes high-to-high to even things up once again. And then it's Kissick taking a pass from Axelson, and he spins and rips again for his second goal, and that sends Cohasset into halftime with a 7-6 advantage. The third quarter, however, would belong to Medfield. Watch as Nigel Reef backs up a shot, as he so often does, and then he sneaks a quick feed over to Hurley on the backside, and Hurley puts it away. Jack Varro would win the ensuing faceoff, eventually give it up to Cahill just coming on the field. Cahill eventually puts on a burst of speed, gets past his man, and picks the far low corner for a goal that would put his team back in front for good. Now there's video proof out there of Kevin McCordick's ability to fire bullets at 111 miles an hour, and he ripped in a pair that probably came pretty close. And those 2 goals of his capped a 4-goal run that extended the Medfield lead to 10-7 after 3 quarters. Cohasset's Kissick has a pretty good shot too, and he gets his hands free to let it loose, opening up the fourth by cutting the deficit to just 2 goals. But Medfield would tack on 3 straight with scores by Reef, McLean, and Fitzgerald, ultimately pushing the lead to 13-8. Powers would respond with an extra man goal with 2 minutes to go, but that was all the skippers would get back. Medfield would run out the rest of the clock and celebrate with a 13-9 victory over Cohasset. For the Boston Herald's high school sports staff, I'm Bruce Lurch.